Hello, hello. How are you? Hope all is well. I do apologize. Not the same energy as usual. Still sick. It's to the point where this ear can't really hear. It's like I'm on the plane. So I apologize, but didn't want to cancel. I'm here. I'm here. Did not want to cancel, but I am sick. Let's talk about some gossip. I will try to at least do 25 minutes, maybe. I can't even hear myself talking. Hey, Anthony, how are you? How was your Sunday? And the first topic I want to talk about is Zack Ryder. Let's put him in the hot seat. Tonight this afternoon, we are in the Krusty Krab. But, let me get the photo. Again, my ear is ringing a little bit, so I apologize. I look a mess, but hey, I'm still here. I don't do that last minute canceling, but let's put him on here. We are surprised to see him. But this is the topic of the wrestling right now. His merchandise deal, allegedly, that is all it is. But a lot of people are assuming he will come back to WWE. That's the gossip. Is he going to sign, or is this allegedly only a merchandise deal and a one-off? That is what a lot of people are saying and reporting. But who knows? Who knows? Some people are speculating if that's it, why the merchandise all of a sudden WWE is selling. I will say my thoughts. Maybe they are testing how much the fans really care about him. Let's be real. Maybe they are trying to see how much he sells to see if he's worth a contract. I know he really wants to be there. He's getting a lot of slack because he said he would never come back as Zack Ryder, more Matt Cardona, but money talks. Everyone has a price. We all know that. So he looks great. I'm not gonna hate on him. He looks great. If you watch TNA wrestling, you would already see what he looks like. But he looks great. Totally different structure or person than the Zack Ryder we knew when he last was seen in WWE. Totally different structure. I think he was way skinnier back in the day. Wasn't his finisher move like a flying move where he would drop his legs on him? Yeah, so totally different structure. But hey, he's back. Let's see if it's a one-off. Maybe that's the people they were talking about who don't work there that's going to be involved with the John Cena tournament. Remember, they did say that. Speaking of, what did we think of LA Knight beating him? Do you think that was the right move? Again, LA Knight is someone that always has so much momentum. Is always so close to winning the championship and then never does. So we shall see what happens. We all know he's not going to face John Cena, but congrats. Some other news I want to talk about. And I am so happy for him. Desmond Xavier, let's talk about him. I can't believe it's already been 30 days. Is that the clause where they can't wrestle? Glad to see him in TNA. He made his return. Not a shock. I mean, if you're shocked, I'm surprised that you're shocked. Just gotta be real. Let's put him in the hot seat. Wherever he signs, congratulations ahead of time, because he would be a great mid-card champion, but he could be world heavyweight champion, but he would be a great mid-card champion for any promotion. That's No shade. So let's put him in the hot seat. Oh, okay. So what so far have you wrote about? You are in 2017. That's close to 2020, right? I feel like 2020 may be a lot due to COVID, right? But, okay. I'm getting better at this. Hopefully he doesn't cover my face. Oh, I didn't even say nothing bad about him. What in the world? Okay. So, his return. They all look great. What is that? Trey, the first one. Desmond, Myron, Zachary. I like the group, so I'll be honest. I do like the group. I think they're all from Ohio, Michigan, so like the group. Wonder where they're going to go. I mean, if they allegedly are not signed or currently re-signing with TNA, I mean, WWE would be a good look for them, or AEW. I could see them in New Japan, just being real. I can see them doing that in the Indies for a little while. I mean, who knows? But he looks great. I mean, we are talking about Desmond and his return after that awful release. And why I'm saying awful is because it was clearly a mistake, because he was a star. Let's be real. He was a star. So, their loss. Wait a minute. Now that I think about it, why did I just say WWE? I mean, he just got released from there. But maybe AEW. Or they can re-sign. I mean, TNA, I could see him being World Heavyweight Champion. I can see that. I mean, he does look World Heavyweight Champion material. So TNA could put the belt on him. But then he can lose it within a month. So, speaking of, let's put this up. I thought this was all speculations and just for a storyline, so I did not bring it on the page. But let's talk about Mike Santana. Let's talk about it. And by the way, I do apologize. He did return at TNA Turning Point, the pay-per-view. I did want that to be known. It was at Turning Point. I didn't really watch it, but those that did, I hope you guys enjoyed it. But let's do this. I don't know. It was on a Friday. Let's be real. And SmackDown was on a Friday. So, I really don't know if I would watch a TNA pay-per-view while SmackDown is going on. No shade. But good for them. They have a lot of pay-per-views, so good for TNA. But let's put him in the hot seat. Allegedly, he's not returning calls. Yes, they are talking about Mike Santana allegedly not returning calls from TNA. He was allegedly a no-show, but then there was a video of him allegedly talking after the TNA show. So a lot of speculations on if he's mad or if this is all a work. Oh, hey, how are you, Chris? Yeah, Blood and Guts. Yeah, that was this Wednesday. But how are you doing today? Sorry, I got a small cold. My ear, I can't hear out of one of them. It's like I am on an airplane. But how are you? I hope your Sunday is going well. Thank you for coming, by the way. I'm still learning, so while I'm doing the talking, I'm also trying to edit something in the background, so I apologize. Sorry if my energy is low. Again, I am off tomorrow just to take a day off. This cold, again, really is my ear that's bothering me the most and my nose. Okay. So let me pull up an article and read this real fast. So I'm reading ringsidenews.com. Mike Santana breaks silence after no-show scare at TNA Turning Point. After a full day of confusion, missed appearances, that was very hood rat. I'll be real, that was hood rat to skip the fan signings, people that paid to see you and you didn't show up. That's hood rat behavior. I just gotta keep it real. And behind the scenes whisper, Mike Santana finally resurfaced at TNA Turning Point and he got something to say. Santino was nowhere to be found for most of the Friday. He missed a scheduled meet and greet. Hood rat behavior right there. And didn't show up at call time. Sparking real concern backstage and online. Reports, this is all part of a storyline, come on now. Reports swirled around no-shows, walkouts, or even a potential jump to WWE NXT. I don't even believe that part because he signed to TNA, so how could he just jump to NXT? That doesn't even make sense. But when the lights came on for Turning Point, Santino showed up just in time, helping Steve McLean in the main event and reminding everyone that he's not done with TNA just yet. So there goes that. A lot of these blog sites were scared that he quit. I didn't believe that. I didn't believe that at all. And with my ear right now, my TV has to be on 15 just for me to hear it a little bit. It has to be on volume 15. Okay, I'm sorry. I hate AEW. I hope Tony Khan. TNA should be number 2 tonight. I didn't watch AEW. Oh, okay. So, did you watch TNA? Did you watch Turning Point? Or did you watch SmackDown? What do you feel like Mike Santana will do next? Do you feel like he's going to continue for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship, or do you think he's going to try to go to NXT? Since that is what they're saying, that he's the next one, oh my gosh, to leave TNA eventually. My ear, this is getting on my nerves. And I can, it's like I can hear myself talk. Okay, let me do this. Okay. Let's put this person in the hot seat. I just noticed I'm doing a lot of TNA talking. Hey, good for them that they are in the blog sites. But let's talk about this person real fast. His wish came true. I already made a video about this, but oh my God, stop. Okay. Joe Hendry gone in WWE. Sean Ross did confirm that, and many blog sites are confirming it is a done deal, that he is done with TNA Impact. That is probably why we haven't seen him recently on the show, heavily featured. He's been very, very distant from TNA, but this would explain if he already knew he was going to WWE. What do we feel about that? This is the second big star that TNA Impact lost. They also lost Jordan Grace, one of the most memorable knockouts in recent history. Let's just be honest. That knockout division was kind of dead, but she did bring it back to life. So they lost her, and now Joe Hendry, allegedly Mike Santana, and shoot, I heard they got their eyes on Leon Slater too. Hey, but get some views. Oh yes, I love the realness that you brought up. Scott D'Amore, how do you feel that he feels? Like, what do you think he is feeling about this current TNA WWE partnership? I feel like if there was a partnership, he would have made sure maybe the talent did not want to leave, or maybe he would have made it more the WWE people would come as much as the TNA. I don't know. I don't feel like he would I don't know. I don't think a lot of people would have jumped because Scott D'Amore is the reason a lot of people stayed, allegedly. So after he left, we saw people like Ace Austin, who was a TNA person. He all of a sudden left. Josh Alexander, who was a huge TNA person, he left. Yes, thank you for bringing him up. If Scott D'Amore was still in charge, he won't let it go like that. He would restore justice. Yes, thank you. Yeah, well, you could say that. Yeah, you could say that. But yeah, thank you for bringing him up. Doesn't he have a promotion? If you remember it, if you can give me the name, I forgot the name. I do believe he now has his own promotion. So congratulations. I think he been had it, but now he's making it his main focus. MPW, M something. Sorry. But Joe Hendry, I do feel like if he is part of WWE, he should have had a proper goodbye to the TNA fans, because without the TNA fans, there would be no WWE interest. So for him just to leave like that, without really a proper goodbye, I feel like that would be bow as hell. Just keeping it honest, that would be bow as hell. Because without the TNA fans, WWE would not have been interested. So I do hope he does come back to TNA, or is still part of the crossover. I hope he's not like a Jordan Grace, who was really not seen after she went to NXT. I feel like now they're trying to bring her back to TNA, but for a one-off appearance. But still, we really didn't see her part of the crossover for a while after she signed to TNA. I felt like she would have been the TNA Women's Champion. I'm sorry, the NXT Women's Champion by now, but that's not happening. I'm surprised Blake Monroe got the mid-card title before her. So again, I felt like Jordan Grace was going to have some gold by now, but we shall see what happens. Lash Legend just got called up. Congratulations. I was unsure if that was just a one-off or if she really was signed, well, main roster signed, but no, that is not a one-off, so congrats. Okay, almost done. Ugh. This is so annoying, my ear. But, who else do I want to talk about? Jade Cargo, the reason she's... the reason why she's on the thumbnail is because she deserves better. We did see her face not mentioned. B-Fab, really? So let me put her in the hot seat. I do believe she is a heel now, but still, let's put her in the hot seat. Okay. Okay, this is a good photo of her. I had to get a good photo of her. I'm sorry. I had to get a good photo of her. With the belt. Can't believe this is all they got for her is a B-Fab? Really? That SmackDown Women's Division needs a change real fast. But here we go. Hey Sydney, how are you? Yes, thank you for bringing that up. She did not get a NXT Women's Championship reign. A lot of people were stating that was very, very stupid of management to let her go on the main roster without an NXT title run. But Hey, maybe they have some big plans for her. Maybe even the mid-card title should win, such as the United States Women's Championship from a Chelsea Green. I could see that. But this is who we have. Her facing BFAB. Next is probably going to be, oh god, this year. Probably next is probably going to be Minchin. After that, maybe Tiffany Stratton. I mean, the SmackDown women's roster is very limited to the women who can challenge for the title. So it's always going to be the same women. I will say this. Who's going to dethrone her? Maybe a Bianca Belair. TNA New Japan Pro Wrestling would be a great partnership. Then New Japan Pro Wrestling would have financial freedom under WWE and stuff that AEW is not doing. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. They never did a WWE draft. Oh no, now that I think about it, I felt like they were advertising it at some point, but then they never told us the date. But you're right, it never happened. So very odd. Maybe they finally realized that since they never stick to it, what's the point? You know, we're always going to just put whoever on any show. So maybe they're like, it's not even worth it at this point. Even though on the website, I feel like they are part of a certain brand. So I don't know. Really doesn't make sense. Because they are still enforcing the brand split on the website, showing the different brands and the different titles, but yet no draft. So WCW should replace SmackDown as WCW SmackDown. Oh, you mean like current, like the arena? Sorry, Chris. I just want to make sure I understood. Like the arena should be like the WCW, the Golden Days, or a name change. Bianca's been out all this time because of a broken finger. Yes, allegedly. Yes, Sydney. Yeah. Doesn't make sense, does it? I mean, I don't even remember when she broke it, to be honest. I think they said WrestleMania. I think they showed like a flashback, if I don't recall correct. But that's odd. Edge returning to WWE before the Cena tournament is sadly unlikely. Let's do some more wrestling news. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, not really a lot going on. Let's see. Oh. Let's see. Oh, I guess we can talk about Mercedes Moné winning another belt. I mean, she won another one. That's not really news at this point because she's always winning a title. So this is not really news. But she did win another title. What title did she win? Let's pull it up. I mean, I do like her a lot, but geez, when's she gonna lose the title? I know, I'm patting it, hoping it will go away. But I don't know, almost like an earache at this point. So this was at Hog. Another belt won. I don't know how many belts she won at this point. Every time she wins one, I would have to read the headlines. So this is her 13th championship. Her 13th championship. Mercedes Moné just added another title, Ringside News. Another title to her ever-growing collection, this time capturing her 13th championship at House of Glory Super Clash event. The CEO dethroned Nora Venus Dreamer to win the APAC Women's Championship in Brentwood, New York on November 15th. Before the belt even rang, Monet made a statement. The ring announcer directly unrolled a scroll to list all 12 of her previous held titles, cement her status as one of the most decorated wrestlers in the world before the match ever began. Okay, so another championship belt won. Making a lot of headlines. Let's see. Let me look at the tweets real fast just to see what they're saying. Because we are gossiping. Ringside News tweeted. Stupid bullshit title. See, some people are mad that she's won another title. Let's see. Let me put in her name. Mercedes Moné defeat North Phoenix Dana for the APAC Women's Championship. She has become 13 belt Moné. And someone had the... Oh, this is Wrestle Pursuits. What's the end game here? At some point, she has to start dropping some of them. Comment section about to look like a nursery with the amount of babies in it. Oh, wow. That was shade. That got 32 likes. Oh, that got some shade. That was some shade. She should be dropping some of these titles, not winning more. LOL. So, yeah, mixed reviews. Some people are liking it, some aren't. What are your thoughts? Okay, so Mercedes Moné is annoying, disgusting, annoying to watch. Mercedes Moné is so conceited and inappropriate. Mercedes Moné is the Arnold Harshit of AEW. Oh, okay, so you're not a fan of her. I know you're not a fan of AEW, so that would make sense that you're not a fan of her if you don't like AEW. Let's see what else is going on in wrestling news. Again, let me think of the best wrestling match that I've seen this week. I would still say The Miz versus Jey Uso was my favorite match of the week. The Miz versus Jey Uso. I do feel like The Miz is a underrated legend. People don't take him serious. I do hate the way he is booked, but it is sad. But back in 2013 or even 2016, he was still popping. So, yeah, unfortunately, he is losing a lot, but hey, he was popping at one point. Okay, so let's see some more wrestling news, because again, The Miz, don't really nothing to talk about him about. Sadly, I don't see him winning any titles. What belt is he even going to try to chase? The tag title with Carmelo Hayes? So really, What is this? Oh no, I saw it. Oh no. Oh, I do think I remember seeing that. This is sad news. Let's bring her on the screen. Praise for her. Rebel. Okay, so this would explain what's going on with her. Nick Wayne. Oh no, I understand. You don't like it. Yeah, if they had a better product, you would watch it. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I know you don't like it because currently the product, to me, it's too much of the tag team matches for me. So I agree. It's not like it used to be. So yeah, so if you don't like it because the product's bad, I totally understand. I kind of watch it. I watch it, but I could do with less of the tag team matches and the multi-man you win $1,000 matches. That got boring after a while. But some sad news about Rebel. Oh yeah, I was there when that happened. By the way, I think that was in Michigan. I was at that taping. This is Rebel. She was part of TNA and still signed to AEW, but unfortunately, she did announce some news. So let's read it. AEW star Rebel. I did see her her Instagram post. It was a long video she did do, but Wrestling Inc. did sum it up. AEW star Rebel opens up about cancer diagnosis. Amidst her absence from All Elite Wrestling television, Rebel has faced a number of health issues, one of which she initially believed to be pneumonia, presented as a mass on her lung. As revealed in a new Instagram video, however, Rebel later discovered it was actually lung cancer. As of May 2024, I was hospitalized what I thought was pneumonia, which is a fungal mass in my lungs. I went long with antifungals, and after a year of antifungals, I was not getting better. Okay, so I decided to go to the Mayo Clinic and see. So let's see. Because now they're just giving the background, so I'm trying to get to what she said. Okay, so she did state that her ability to walk is really gone now. It has taken my ability to walk. I now walk with a walker and my ability to speak clearly. I don't know if you could tell, but it sounds like I bit my tongue. I've also lost some ability to function on my right hand, she said. Jesus. I'm sorry. My prayers for her. Just shocking. So very sad that she does have cancer. I think she has to treat and clear her body first before she can do anything first to try to recover. Not saying what stage, but yes, very scary, very scary. Good to see that she's, I guess, opening up to the public. There are a lot of people that go through diagnosis, and I guess someone doing it publicly is supporting them from coming out. So good for her that she felt comfortable to put that out there. I liked AEW when Cody Rhodes has run away like a chicken. So I don't know if there's any other wrestling news. And those that watch the replay, please like and follow. I post pro wrestling news at least 3 times a week. Thank you. Please like and follow. Again, I am sick, so I really don't feel good. So okay, so we have Scarlett Bordeaux says she and Karrion Kross makes more on Indies than they did in WWE. So this is Wrestling Inc. again. So let's read this article real fast. We are gossiping here on Marquelworld. Please like and follow. I post pro wrestling news at least 3 times a week. But, okay, I know she's going to get a lot of slack for this. But let's put them in the hot seat. Oh my God, my ear. So, them two, we clearly know who they are. So let me read the article. Former WWE stars Scarlett Bordeaux and Karrion Kross have reassured wrestlers that it's possible to make good money on the indie circuit, highlighting the various avenues available to do so. The 2 stars' time in WWE ended earlier this year when the contracts weren't renewed, and they told Jonathan Coachman of Behind the Turnbuckle Studios that they made more on the independent circuit than they did in WWE. This sounds crazy and probably not very believable, but it's something I feel like the people in WWE right now who might be stressed out, thinking, am I, going to be released? Like, they may want to hear this. We are making more than we were making there, Scarlett said, and we are getting paid very well. but we are making more now weekly on the shows we're doing than we were at WWE. And WWE pays great, but it can be done if you hustle. So if anyone right now in any company has fear that you're going to get released, what am I going to do? Work hard, keep your social media going up like you're going to be fine. So that's good to hear. Let's read the comments. They probably make more because they're robbing the banks with their booking fees. They're riding the wave from the buzz that their release created. That will fizzle out. Hank Charles said that in the comment sections. I've never seen the main event potential in Killer Cross like others have. I always looked at him as a solid upper mid-carder, but Cross is following the same path that Rhodes and Cardona created. I think Cross will also do well. When posters come on here and talk about pro wrestling being dead, this is another example that it can't be further from the truth. The industry is extremely healthy and it's allowed a lot of talent to make a very good living outside the big two promotions. So, yes, that's good to hear that wrestlers can do indie bookings and still make a living. That is good to hear. But, don't feel like it's a diss. I mean, I know some people that love WWE are going to be offended. Don't feel like that is a diss at all. I do feel like they're just being real. So, okay, let me put them on the big screen. So, Zelina Vega and Aleister Black, you feel like they're still in their gimmick? Let's put them on the big screen. My nose, my ears, my goodness. Okay, let's put them there. This would have been a cute look for her when she was the United States Women's Champion. I'm just being real. This would have been a cute look for her. We would have probably taken her a little bit more serious, but... Sorry. I'm glad I'm off tomorrow. Okay. So, I guess she has like this dark look going on for her now. Very... Okay, so we have Gorguts. Hey, thank you for coming in. They make more money on the indies, bull. So they were trying to give a supporting message to those wrestlers, basically saying, hey, you can make as much as you do in WWE in the indies. I'm going to be real with you. I haven't been to one of their shows. Don't know how much they're charging. Maybe they're charging $20,000 an appearance. That's why these rare appearances may happen if they're charging that much, but once they make that much, it's worth it. R-Truth was better in TNA as the NWA World Champion and Tag Team Champion. Okay, Chris, so yeah, you were saying like him as a wrestler, like the personality was more serious in the TNA character than the WWE one that he's currently playing? Because, I would feel like TNA, he was more serious. He was more, a wrestler. I mean, this is more entertainment. I would say this R-Truth, Ron Killings, whatever you want to call him, is more a entertainer. He is there to entertain the WWE universe. TNA, he was more a wrestler. He was there to wrestle. Okay, so you want to see Julia versus Chelsea Green. You want to see them compete again. Do you want Julia to win the championship? I don't really know who else is going to face Chelsea Green. I mean, we're going to have the title chaser. What's her name? Minchin. Of course, she's going to try to get that belt. She always tries to get the belt. Maybe a Zelina Vega as usual. So we shall see. Julia, again, she's going to be trying to get the belt. So it's always going to be the same woman. B-Fab is probably going to try to challenge for it. I mean, if you think about it, it's always the same woman. Okay, so let's talk about Oba real fast. Again, sorry, I am sick, but I did not want to cancel, so I am here. Wanted to do at least 25 minutes. But Oba Fema, let's talk about him. He is clearly going to challenge Ricky Saints for that NXT title, but a lot of people are confused. Why? Why is he not on the main roster? So, give me 1 second. Oh, my ears. They're annoying me. So, okay. So, is this what we want to see again? Let's see. Child, what is going on? Okay. So, I don't know what happened to that. So, I don't know. I guess he did not want me to talk about him because now I don't even see the camera anymore. Very odd. So, okay. I can't even see the stream no more. But, okay, maybe it's just my end. Okay, B-Fab is for Brandy Fabulous. Okay, is that what that is? That's cute. Again, I can't even see anything on my screen. So, ever since I put this Oba Fema photo, it kind of took over. So, oh well. Still can't see anything. But maybe this is a sign for me to get off because this is very odd. I can't even see myself talking anymore. I don't know. Oh, now I showed up again. Okay, I don't know what that was all about. Okay, so I ain't really gonna show that photo because I don't know what that was all about. So, but Oba being back in NXT, a lot of people again thought he was going to be main roster. Again, Lash Legend, she made it to the main roster, but not Oba. So we shall see. And again, here we are at the Krusty Krab. Don't know if the photos were blocking the background, but if you are a SpongeBob fan, this is the Krusty Krab. But I feel like I'm going to lay down. I have been on here for 40 minutes. I did say I want to be on for 25, and I've been on for 43 minutes. So tired now, earache, don't know what's going on. Off tomorrow. I will be back soon for a video. You know I post 3 times a week, so I'll be back soon. But thank you, Chris, Gorguts, Anthony, those that watch the replays, Betty. Thank you for the comments today. I feel like somebody said something I missed. Let me read before I go. Okay, no, I did address that with the Bianca finger. You know what? Let me look that up real fast just because he mentioned it before I get off. Those that watch the replay, please like and sub. It does help. But let me look this up real fast because I don't think I really said anything. Okay, so WrestleZone. Let me do this real fast before I get off. Child, no, let me not go on this one because they talking about some... Subscribe. So TGR Wrestling, Bianca Belair shares unfortunate injury update amid WWE absent for the past 5 years. Bianca. Okay, see, you need to explain how she established herself. Let's get on to the nitty gritty. During the appearance on BET 106 in sports, oh, that was cute. I thought they were going to say 106 in park. I used to watch that, but 106 in sports, that's cute. Belair explained that she broke her knuckle, so it's more complicated than just a finger. Okay, I wish I would have read this when he was still talking about it. So I broke my knuckle, which is not my finger. I broke my knuckle joint. It's something that I thought was going to be very straightforward. 8 to 12 weeks. It's been almost 6 months at this point. So, okay, she broke her knuckle. But, okay, this time I'm getting off. I did want to address that. But, yeah, Jade will make a good champion. So, yeah, a great heel dominant champion. I could see it. I loved her in the baddies in AEW. I love her now in WWE, so I'm happy for her. But, I'm getting off, about to lay down. This is Marquelworld, all things pro wrestling news of my life. I'm on X, Blue Sky, TikTok, Marquelworld. So, please like and follow. I'll see you guys on the next video, YouTube. Thank you. Happy Sunday.